and make me whole. Tenderly, you settled in under my skin, into my soul. Softly and tenderly, I once was lost, but now I'm found, now and forevermore. I never thought that love would come, but now you're here. Sweetly, you pull me in, you give me wings, releasing my love. Hey, everyone, how are you? Thank you. I'm still basking in the afterglow of my fashion show. It was so much fun. Thank you for appreciating what I did. So sweet indeed. Come on, y'all. Let me see who's out there. Where you're signing on from? What time is it where you are? Greetings. Thank you. Everybody's still talking about the fashion show. Praise God. Thank you so much. It was so much fun. It was a dream come true for me. And good evening from Egypt. Where else is everyone signing off? We got Egypt in the house. Where are you? 452 in Pennsylvania. Hey, Nande, how are you? Yes, we're here. Hey, Tegabah. How are you? Michigan is in the house. Cape Town is in the house. Washington State is in the house. How about that? Good evening, Anita. Hi, Sarah. Baton Rouge. Oh, I love you back, girl. Oh, thank you. Black Mountain, North Carolina. Woo. North Carolina is a beautiful place. I've been here years. Netherlands. Yeah. Hello. Thank you. They're trying to convert me to Sister Locks. I don't know if I'm up for it yet or not, but I've taken the dive now, so I'm in it to win it. Ooh, Christchurch, New Zealand. Wow. I've always wanted to come to New Zealand. Thank you. You know, I'm still kind of basking. Australia's in the house. Atlanta's in the house. I love the fact that the entire world can be in one place together. Don't you think that's amazing? You know, I used to think about back in the day when I would be reading my word and it would talk about, you know, the book of Revelation that the three prophets, the prophets, is it 2 or 3? It was two prophets get killed in the middle of the street. And it said the entire world watched them for 3 days before they got up and walked away. And I used to think, how is that going to happen? And now we know how it's going to happen because social media is alive and well. We're electronically bound together. Okay, you remember that phrase, dating is not from, and all you could think about was dating is not for mating. I love it. How many of you have been a part of one of the pop-up love master classes in the last couple of weeks that I've been giving? I've been on your case. Good evening from London and ATL. I'll be back there in May. Looking forward to that. New place to eat there. Oh my goodness. You know, when I find those little soul food tablets, oh my gosh, lose my mind. So Big Daddy's, just right by the airport. Ooh, that food. So good. Oh, and then I went to another place, Ice House. Fabulous. Great atmosphere, great service. Food was off the charts. Had a blast. Christchurch is a garden city. Oh, I'd love to come to New Zealand. My sound is echoing a little bit. Let me turn it down a little and see if that helps. There. Is that better? Okay. So, anyway, hi, Christy. How are you? So, I had a fashion show this weekend. It was a dream come true for me. I've been dreaming about doing a fashion line for a long time, and I finally uh, Fashion Connect Africa, and so I showed 16 of my pieces, and it was very exciting. And I want to ask you: do you have any dreams you haven't fulfilled yet? If you have, why don't you put them in the chat for me right now? Let's see. If money was no object and time was no object, what would you be doing with yourself right now? I'd like to know. Put it in the chat. Let me see. Let me see. What dream is on your wish list that you want to see fulfilled? See, I write these things down and I systematically check them off the list. Thank you. Thank you. I systematically check them off the list. I am Jesus, and I write them down, and I'm getting there. I've got a lot of them crossed off on my list. I'm kind of pleased with myself. I still got some to go, but definitely, I'm still waiting. Real estate developer, okay. And does anybody do vision boards? Do you take pictures and have like a place that you put your stuff so that you can yeah, motivation speaking, okay, that's a good one. What else? I like to find out about people I'm talking to, so if I'm a little nosy, I'm going to ask questions. Philanthropist, that's a good one. That legacy piece stuff there, that's generational legacy stuff. When you get into philanthropy, you know you're leaving a mark. You're leaving a mark on people's lives. And hmm? I'm not. They're not scrolling up. What are they saying? Tell me what they're saying. Mentoring. Right? All of those are legacy pieces. Women clothing boutique. Yes. Yeah. I've been sharing my experience. What if you got on IG tags? Oh, that's so sweet. It's no walk in the park around here. Uh, Encouraging women in difficult marriages and or divorce. Yeah. So why did I ask you that? Because I feel like a lot of time, political community now. Um, I do want to know you. I'm kind of nosy that way. I always want to know what people are up to, what they're thinking about, how they're feeling about things. And it really is important to know what your big dream is. Because sometimes if you're struggling in a relationship, you get so distracted about the relationship issue that you miss the rest of life. We're talking about dismantling love struggles. And the biggest one really is recognizing that there's more to life than just the romantic aspect of it, that there is a life out there waiting and calling you, where you matter to other people, you're needed by other people. Do you know that you are the solution to somebody's problem? But if you're so wrapped up in yourself, you'll miss the opportunity, awesome God given opportunity to bless someone, to deliver someone, to heal someone, to restore someone, because you're busy focused on the one tree in the garden that you haven't eaten from yet. And was that fruit worth it, sister, for you to just plunge the whole world into the chaos that it's in today? Do you know what that snack in the garden cost us? I hope it was good. I hope it was juicy. I hope it was sweet. But in the meantime, think about that big picture. That's one of the modules in my class, actually. It's called the big picture. And what it's set up to do is actually to get you to consider all the other aspects of your life that you might be overlooking, that you might not have embraced, that you might not be celebrating, that you might not be enjoying or being grateful for. And the foundation of love always starts with us coming from a place of wholeness so that we don't make bad choices to avoid first understand what we bring to the and what we value. You know, the fact that we valuable, we are huge when it comes to making right choices in love. Oh, Christy, you met me at an extraordinary women conference. Oh, I have such fond memories of speaking with them. We ran all over the country for years together. I love it. Oh, Millwood Church in Mobile, Alabama. You know, Pastor Aaron Free. He was my pastor before he. No, if you do that, I might not have anything. Okay. It's chopping up and freezing. Okay. Oh, okay. Are we on? Can you let me know if you can see me again? Because somebody's asking the question. It says, if a man says he's in the military and has kids from another relationship and asks you for money, should you give it to him? Absolutely not. Doesn't he have a job? If he's in the military, he should be able to take care of his family. And that's not a good way to start off a relationship. If he's already asking you for money, what will he be asking you for later in life? That is not a good beginning. How you begin is how the relationship will end. And that's when you're on good behavior and trying to impress people. So if he's asking for money at the beginning of a relationship, no, I say run for the hills. I think I'm with Our Voices, Keisha White. She says it's a scam. Run for your life. I think she's right. What do you think? Tell me, have you ever had somebody scam you in a relationship? Let me see that. Thank you. Oh, hey, Franca, how are you? Okay, so, because this happens, people play you and then they ghost you. You think you're having a good time. Oh, okay, I have to confess this. I've been watching Greenleaf. Finally. I'm on the late show, because I don't really watch television, even though I'm on television a lot. I don't even watch myself on television. But the bottom line is I finally started watching Greenleaf and got sucked into that. Okay. And, I'm looking at this character. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. How about that? I'm back. Anyway, so Charity gets all wrapped up with this musician guy, and it's clear from the beginning he's just playing her because he needs her songs. He's not into her. He has not pursued her at all. And Agatha says African internet. Okay, don't dog us out. Don't dog us out because you're over there.
It's but her people.
It's your people. Oh.
Go be talking about our internet.
But guess what I have here in my hot little hands? Fresh tangerine and fresh coconut milk. Are you getting that where you are?
No.
No, you're not. Anyway. Anyway. How do you know when someone's into you? Let me see that in the chat. What do you think the signs are when somebody's into you? We talk about this in my Love Masterclass in this segment called Dating, Mating, and Relating. You got to be able to recognize love. And that's in the segment called The Business of Love. We talk about a lot of stuff I have a Love Masterclass. That's why I'm on talking to you, because this is the last wind down week for signing up before class starts next Monday. Okay. We have 2 scholarship positions open, but you better be able to explain yourself very well to have those. But people have signed up and they are ready and raring to go. I wanted to tell you about it a little bit because I have all these different modules. I have the big picture, which is where we consider your entire life, okay? Because life is not just one thing. There are like 12 components to life, and you need to know what all of those are and be able to connect the dots to those so that you have a smooth ride in life. Then there is the business of love. And that's everything that you need to know about love, what it looks like, what it's not, what your expectations and standards need to be, signs from that person on if they are really in love with you or if something else is going on. Okay. Then we talk about dating, mating, and relating, where we talk about, doing the interview, being able to know if that person qualifies to be in your life and have access to your heart. We talk about sex. We talk about all of that. We talk about emotional intelligence, how to communicate, how to get your point across, how to maintain the love that you found. Because, it's one thing to get it, it's another to keep it. You know that. So we talk about so many different things in the class. There's 6 modules. Each module has 10 lessons. And at the end of each module, we have a live Q&A masterclass that's usually off the charts. I've had 2 semesters of this, and the testimonies are amazing. of people who have taken the class. And they have so much fun that they just come back every semester, because once you sign up, you have a lifetime membership to the Love class. And you also have access to the Love community. And they're all very interactive and very supportive. So you're not going through this alone. And it's a safe place to get some of the stuff out. I mean, there was one master class we had. Remember that one, Tego? They just cried the whole time. 2 hours of folks just crying. It was amazing. But people were loving on each other, building each other up, unpacking the baggage, because that's one of the things we were talking about. And it's just a beautiful thing to see the community of people that come together and share and exchange with each other in class. They even have their own WhatsApp line going. They're always talking and praying for each other. And it's just great. It's great to know that you're not alone. It's great to know that you don't have to navigate through relationship issues alone. And I want to coach you. I want to coach you through it. And I'm real good at getting folks hooked up now. So, when you take this class, get ready for love, okay? You're going to fall in love, not just with a partner, but with yourself, with God, because it is a holistic approach to relationships and having relationships. So I want you to be able to be a part of that. We have an early bird special going on that's going to last till the end of this week. And then, oh no, when does it end? Yeah, you got to get signed up right away, because otherwise it goes back to the regular price. And I'm sorry, you've had time to hang out and get signed up. Now, if you can't do the full class, you can do one module. You might just pick a module that you think you need help in. When you go on the website, you can see the module that talks to you, and just take that one module. Or if you don't want to do the master classes, you can take the class on your own. At a reduced cost. All the lessons are there. They're on tape. And then there's a workbook that goes with that. So you just work through your issues after you've taken your class. And you do it on your own time. And then we come together every 2 weeks for a live masterclass. And if you don't have the time for all of that, then there's Love Capsules, where you get like the Cliff Notes that are delivered to your mailbox 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. For a year, and it's a subscription program. So you can take the Slow Boat to China, or you can take the accelerated course of 6 modules with 10 lessons each, and moi as your host for the whole time. So that's actually a breakdown of the class, and it's called the Love Masterclass, because it's going to help you master your love life. It's going to help you break unsuccessful cycles. It's going to help you recognize potential partners. It's going to tell you what to look for, how to recognize it, so that we, are not making the same old mistakes all over again. Are you ready for love? Let me ask you that question, because, some folks say they want it, but are you really ready for it? Do you know what that requires? Do you know your job description in the relationship? Do you know the difference between standards and expectations? All of these things are things that we cover that get us off track. Yes. So I want you to sign up, because you know what? I just want to get to know you and spend that time with you, get inside your mind and help you just experience a transformation in this area of your life. Are you at the place where you're going, enough already? I am tired of going around this mulberry bush. I'm ready to break this cycle. I'm ready for something new to happen in my life. Well, this class equips you for that. And I think after writing about 40-something self-help books, and many of them being bestsellers, I got a thing or two that I can tell you. I've done the research, I've observed, I've written, and so I've got a lot of information to share with you. And that's why the class is, 60 lessons. 60. Can you imagine? And when you take these little online classes that they're always asking you, I've taken a couple of them just to see what the content's like. And it's like nothing. I promise you, content. Okay. Sasha, what are you doing? You're sniffing a lot. Or you just looking for food? Okay, that's my little doggy. But anyway, do you have any questions? If you've got questions, I can take a few questions before I sign off. It's getting late in Ghana, but I just wanted to pop on and encourage you, and let you know that love begins with you. Begins with you being whole. You can be a real love magnet once you do the work inside yourself and you're equipped with knowledge, you're equipped with peace, and you're already joyful, so that when someone comes into your life, they either got to add or keep stepping, right? I always say, don't come and mess with the happy. I'm already happy. If you come and try to drain the happy, yes, Nermeen, go ahead. What's your question? If you come and mess with the happy, are you going to put the link in?
I have.
You have?
Caption, but I'll put it again.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey, Terry, how are you? Okay, Nermeen, let me see what your question is. Mm-hmm. Okay. She's writing. She's writing.
If you're on IG, go on the bio.
If you're on IG, go on the bio and click the link for Love Masterclass, and that will get you into the class. If you go to the website, Denidra, michellehammond.com, there's going to be a pop-up, huh? Okay, there's the link. If you click on the link that Tega just posted, you can see all the different offers, and you can see the early bird special that's there, and their payment plans. I know I've tried to make it as easy as possible for anybody to be able to take this class, because I'm really much more interested in you taking the class. So I've tried my best to make a way for everyone to be able to participate in the class. And as I've said, I do have 2 scholarships open for people that are experiencing difficulty. Please do not ask for scholarship if you don't really need one. Okay, that is for people who really, really need the class. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Any other questions? I'll try to pop on again tomorrow. If you've got questions, you can DM me in the meantime. Okay. I'm always contact my ego, but this day some friends try to make me shine too much, and I don't like this way. Is it right? Girl, I say shine. You got something to shine it, you try to control your ego. Okay. Well, I don't think that dimming your light is something you do out of humility. I think that people dim their light when they're not confident of what God has given them, what He's placed in them. If He's given you, and if the word says, don't hide your light, let yourself shine, you're going to be a solution for someone. You're going to be a blessing to somebody. And if you dim your light, they can't find you. So it's not a matter of ego. It's a matter of being who you are. We all have to get to a place where we're comfortable in the skin we're in. We're also confident of the gifts and the things that God has deposited in us that He wants to use to bless other people. So it's very, very important not to dim our light, because that light, somebody's looking for it. Okay? Somebody's looking for it. Think about it that way. What are you robbing the world of while you're dimming your light so you can be humble? What is that? Come on now. All right. Tega, is there anything else I need to tell them?
No, just get ready to shop next soon.
She's talking about get ready to shop, because I'm going to be doing my online store. Yes, and keep helping people. People need you. God, listen, every single person on the face of the earth was put together in the mind of God as a solution to somebody's issue. So there's no room for dimming our light. We were put here on purpose with a specific purpose in mind, and we must be who we were created to be. How do you be present and still engage ministerially, internationally? Well, that's easy. I'm sitting over here in Ghana talking to you right now on the phone. I'm on the internet. So you can, the thing is that you have to remember that ministry begins where you are. Hey, Tanel, how are you? Ministry begins where you are. It begins in your home. It begins in your school. It begins on your job. Be present in those places, and then God will enlarge your territory. Be faithful in the little, and then He makes us ruler over much. I never dreamed to be, like an international speaker and a best-selling author. I just wanted to write a book that would help somebody. I didn't even know who I was going to be helping at the time, but I just focused on being present in what was available for me to do where I was. And God blew on it and expanded it. That who was it that prayed, enlarge my territory? You know, God does that. We don't do that. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really, really am excited about my fashion line, and I'm hoping that people will like it and buy it and support what I'm trying to do. And see, that's part of it. You asked about being present, at a time when I could not travel and do ministry. I found other things to put my hand to and started MMH Hangout. MMH Hangout meets every first Saturday of the month, and we have a host of different guests that come in and talk on different topics. As a matter of fact, our upcoming one is going to be amazing. Two of the ladies from our tribe, I have the MMH tribe, and we have elders that have come up out of that tribe, and now they've written books, and they're doing amazing things in ministry themselves. They are going to be my special guest this come in another week, right? Yeah, in another week on MMH Hang. So if you haven't registered for that, make sure you're registered for that. We're going to be talking about getting past trauma, which is deep, because I think that a lot of people at this point in time don't even know they're traumatized. COVID, and it's free. Yeah, it's a free hangout. It's a great place to meet other people from all over the world, network with them, learn something new. And I think this topic is very important because I believe that there are more people that have been traumatized during this COVID experience than, and they don't know it. They're literally operating under trauma, and they can't recognize it, so they can't fix it. And it's really, really important that we take the time to self-examine, but also just be aware for the sake of other people around us. You may not be the traumatized person, but you might be near a traumatized person who doesn't know they're traumatized, and you can help them because you recognize the signs and you have answers on. Huh?
Oh, you may be
Tega said, oh, you may be traumatizing them. That's terrible. But it's true. So anyway, lots of stuff to offer you. I'm always thinking about how can I be a blessing to you? How can I bring something to your world that really helps you? So one of those ways is the free MMH Hangout. It started during COVID. We used to meet every single Saturday. Hundreds of women online from all over the world would come together. And now we do it once a month, the first Saturday of the month. And it blesses a lot of people. And a lot of people have made friends with other people around the world, made connections, and are experiencing the benefits of networking and having common vision and sharing space together. So I hope that you will join us for that as well. That is also in the bio if you're on IG. And if you go to my website, there is a button on the pop-up that will click for MMH Hangout. So in the meantime, make sure you sign up if you haven't already for the Love Masterclass. And I am going to see you soon. God bless.